Hi guys, so this is going to be a video on my favorite face masks. I have a few that I kind of, one that I've always go back to, and then I have a couple of new ones that I recently discovered and I really do like. Now let me just let you know, I have combination oily, acne-prone skin that at times can be a tad drying, just depending on if I'm trying to dry up certain patches, if I get a spot here and there around that time of the month, or just, whatever, you get that spot and you're trying to really dry it up. And then I do get that little dryness here and there, but for the most part, I'm oily. I'm acne prone. I wouldn't say, I don't have face covered in acne, but I do suffer sometimes from a occasional breakout here and there. Now, until I have made it a kind of a goal this year that I really need to start using more of my masks. Now, before I do use them, I consider myself not a mask junkie, but I do like them. I know some people just don't use them or just don't have the time or whatever. I usually do them right before, 10-15 minutes before I get in the shower, so it's kind of a quick, easy rinse. That way it's not all over my sink area. So I'm just going to jump right into it, and then at the end I'll tell you the one that I didn't think it's such worth the hype. So my first and one that I have repurchased over and over, and I'm pretty sure all of you know what I'm talking about. It's the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask, which looks like this. I find this at anywhere from Walmart, Ulta, Sally's. I've even found it at my local grocery store where I live. So this can range anywhere from $2 to $4. I've gotten lucky last couple of times that I've purchased it at Ulta, where you buy one, you get one free. So, and then you can always use a coupon at Ulta. So we all pretty much know how this works. It's a green mask, and it's kind of a, I wouldn't say bright green, but, and then once it kind of dries up and it's ready to be rinsed off, it just kind of dries up to a lighter green. I don't know how else to describe it, but I really do like this. I purchased and repurchased this over and over again, and for me it works. So when I have a when you feel a little bump coming and you're about to get a pimple, I usually put some on and I'll dry it up for the most part. But yeah, I always will repurchase this. Now, two of my most recent masks that I've been trying and that I've really been enjoying, one is by The Body Shop, and it's a tea tree mask, face mask. Now this is, it says right on the label, it says suitable for blemished skin, instantly cools and lifts away impurities. The only thing that I will say, they're both green obviously, but if you're sensitive to the tea tree scent, which I know it can kind of turn off a lot of people because it's not overly strong, but I know some people just will not like it. You probably want to try the Mint Helene one, or the Mint Julep one. But this one, obviously, you buy at the Body Shop, and it's just a little tub, and there is 3.85 ounces, so it's just a little tub, and it is also green. It's actually the same, probably a little bit brighter color than the Queen Helene one, but it does have that tea tree. So that's why I was saying, if you're kind of sensitive to that smell, you might want to try the other one. I really do like it. If I had to choose between these two, I'd probably go with this one, just because I've noticed that when I do have a breakout, or just overall, I like how this one works better. But I mean, I did buy it, so I am going to use it. And then my last kind of find that I have found, and I found this at my local, it's like a Trader Joe's kind of store where they have organic and an all natural kind of store, but I believe they sell this online. I've seen it at Vitacost.com, and it's the Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. And the big jar looks like this. It's humongous. It's how many ounces in here? I don't know, but it is quite. Oh, 1 pound. 1 pound of clay. Now, when I first bought this, I've had it for a while now. I thought for some reason it was just going to be like a mask, and I was just going to kind of like this, and I was just going to like go at it, you know, go at it and put it on my skin. And when I got home, I was kind of surprised. It is, I want to make, and I just spilled some. Oh, it is a powder. Oh my God, I just got it all over my pants. It is a powder. So be aware when you buy this, you have to actually mix it. You can mix it either with water or, what does it say? Vinegar. I want to say apple cider vinegar. I don't remember. Don't remember what I saw that, but yeah. I usually just mix it with water. Now you do have to kind of eyeball this. That's what I do at least. I kind of get a big bowl, and I usually do like a spoon or a fork to kind of like mix it, because it can get kind of chunky while you're mixing it with the water. And just kind of eyeball it to where it's the consistency that you want. Obviously you don't want it super liquidy, because obviously it would just run down your face. But you do want it a consistency that would actually, you know, it's going to stick to your face. So I actually have a little container, which is now covered in powder, that I mixed the other day. The other day I posted a picture of this on Instagram, and I actually had a girl that follows me on there say, oh, can you talk about it or do a video on it? So that's why I kind of making this video. Now it does look a little gross. Looks like that. It almost looks like cement. That's just, it doesn't smell like much. I don't even know. It smells like, I would almost say like dirt, but it almost doesn't have a scent. So that's what it looks like. It's pretty heavy. I made a big tub this time. But like I said, you just kind of mix it with water until you get the consistency enough that, you know, kind of that it would kind of stick. So far I really do like this one. If I had to pick between these two, I would obviously say this one. And it is made, it says on the back of the little label, it's made with 100% calcium natural, a word I can't pronounce. And it just even gives you the directions: mix clay with equal parts of raw apple cider vinegar or water. Use a non-metal bowl or utensil. Stir in mixture well and smooth paste. Add more clay or liquid as needed. And just, you know, put it on for 5 to 15 minutes. Like I said, I usually do these kinds of masks like right before I'm going to take a shower. And it does claim to be the world's most powerful facial. Now with this one, and I forgot to mention that on the other ones, these at least don't tingle or burn when they're on my face. This one is a different story. It does not burn, but it does kind of sting a little bit, not in a painful way. To me, that just means it's working. And it dries up, like I feel like I have concrete on my face. But like I said, to me, the stinging actually means that it is actually working. So just be aware. I mean, if it is uncomfortable for you, obviously, you know, just go to the sink and wash it off. I haven't had any issues with it. And like I said, I can have a little bit of sensitive skin, but I feel like it has worked very, very well. I had heard about it before I purchased it. I just didn't know where to purchase it. So when I saw it at that local like organic store, I picked it up, and I believe this was like, I want to say like $11, which is a really good price for a 1 pound of clay, but obviously it's powder, so just be aware that you do have to do the mixing. But you can kind of like do a little batch, whatever you want to do. This time I kind of went a little bit overboard, but obviously I will use it. So just be aware of that. So yeah, that is what my video, or you know, I just want to come on here and talk about my favorite mask. Oh, and before I forget, a couple of days ago I did post a picture that I have gone to Sephora and I wanted to try the, what is it called, Glam Glow mask that everybody's raving about here on YouTube and Instagram. And I had just been forgetting to like go get a sample, and I was like, okay, next time I'm on Sephora, I'm gonna ask for a sample. Well, that day I was there with my 1-year-old son, and it was just kind of chaotic. And I get there, I ask for a sample, and I didn't even really paid attention when she was pouring it in the little sample container. So I get home, and I'm like, this has got to be a joke. And I posted a picture on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. It was like literally like a little dollop of mask. And I was kind of being like trying to spread it as much as I could throughout my face to actually get a full face. But even with that, I was only able to get from here down, like my nose, but I wasn't even able to cover my forehead. That's how little they gave me, and obviously it was only like a one-time use. So that's kind of a bummer. I wish they would have given me a little bit more, so at least I would have had a full face the first time and maybe, you know, a couple more uses after that, but that did not happen. Somebody posted, one of the girls that I follow, and she follows me on Instagram, said, oh, maybe you should try being friendly when you're there, you know, asking for a sample. You know, my Sephora, that's the one complaint that I have. The Sephora that's around my area, they're just kind of stuck up. I don't know. And it kind of sucks, but when I go in there and they ask for samples, they're not very, it's like they're doing you a favor, which kind of sucks. So, but anyway, I tried it. I won't be repurchasing, obviously. I think it's kind of a ridiculous price point, $69, and I believe you get a jar about this big. I don't even know how many is in there, like 1.7 ounces or something for $69. I didn't think it did more than like the Aztec Secret clay mask or even the Queen Helene. I didn't think it did anything magical that I would run out to Sephora and go spend $69 on a mask. So that's just my opinion. I know everybody's been raving about it and everybody's been really happy with it, but that's just my opinion. I won't be repurchasing anytime soon unless I got it as a gift or something, or I got a Sephora gift card or something for Christmas, but I won't be repurchasing that mask anytime soon. So yeah, that is all that I have to share with you guys today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.